Cancer, how you doing, guys? Okay, so I am back with a vengeance. So I've been pretty much taking salt baths. We're going through Pisces retrograde. So trying to just make sure everything's in checks and balances, making sure that all energy's cleared. So I hope you guys are okay. So this is for your last half of March, okay? Your last half of March. But I do apologise if there may be sounds in the background. I've just done the Gemini reading, so it's probably going to finish rendering and stuff, and you may hear some noises. But the first half is going to be here, and the second half will be over on Vimeo. There is a lot of traffic, new traffic coming through as subscribers, so thank you so much for subscribing. All my old subscribers too, thank you very much. But I am going back to, I normally try to get, I had to just do Gemini, which is my moon sign, but I used to try and get mine out of the way first. To read your own sign is very difficult. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to starting from 1 to 12, and because it's just getting too much for me to remember who I've done. So let's see. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Jupiter, for the last half of March. Now this can be current energies, okay, or it can mean vice versa, or it can mean past energies or future energies. So please don't get lost, and it can depend if you're in a three-part relationship or a relationship. Cancer, Sun, Venus, the last half. So I'll just take the ones that are standing. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. So that is the Knight of Cups. So you have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Earth sign. Doesn't really matter. But you've got both offers going in the same direction. Same direction. This is the Knights of Cups. Obviously, it's where things are progressing forward. So it's like offering love, communicating about love, communication, or travel, something to do with travel across the water or the sea or something. Feeling emotional that you want to offer love to someone, or someone is to you, or you're communicating about that, or you're communicating about how to move forward together, because it's both forward. This is like something stable, like a stable offer. It's an opportunity of travel. It's an opportunity of something very committed and grounded. Let's see. It's a part of growth. It means that not only can you grow together emotionally, but also financially. Also, because this is also a financial, spiritual card. Because of, I mean, I always pick up. I love the light from the hand that holds the cradle. So it's pretty much someone that runs their own clock, that kind of does their own thing. Also, very spiritual card. It's an opportunity, like a gift. Someone could be receiving a gift, or they have a gift. So there you go. So you have the Knight of Wands, which is like communication. Passionate communication can mean flirting, or just like fast action communication can mean. So you've got water signs, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, earth signs, air signs. But this is deciding, making it. It can mean karma, but it can also just mean making a decision. I'm also picking up like sea in the background there. So emotions could be kind of like turbulent, or it can turbulence. Travel, I'm kind of picking up. I'm picking up seasickness for some reason. Seasickness. Don't know. Someone could be ill. Also, I'm picking up the moon, which is like Pisces retrograde. But it's deciding. It's because there's both decisions, like a fire action towards something grounded and stable, and an emotional offer. So water, a combination of fire and water. And in the middle is an opportunity of something very grounded and stable. There's the noise. Sorry. Something very grounded and stable. So, okay. So you've got, could have something to do with children, or this could be fear. Fear. The Two of Swords is like deciding because of things that are not yet seen. So it's kind of like communication, but someone that you've probably not seen before, maybe. Or it can just mean that because of so much karma in the past, people are fearing abandonment, maybe, or moving, or someone could be on crutches. Someone could have difficulty in moving. I'm picking up. I've never really seen that, but I'm picking up an old hag. Sorry. I've never really seen that one. I always normally look at like Tom Thumb kind of guy. But I'm picking up like this person here also. Something to do with a home, or just fearing abandonment or moving. Fearing that someone may leave you out in the cold, like past karma. This can be like a passing energy, but it's some very good energy here. But this is kind of like past kind of stuff, like things being decided upon, of like, will this happen again, kind of thing. Will this happen again? Wow. So you've got some very good energy also around. You've got... Sorry, I kind of always forget my Roman numerals. 6, right? 6 of Wands, which is same as the Knight of Wands. It's kind of like travel. Some people say feeling victorious, but it's kind of like feeling good and positive. It's also a knight. You know, it's kind of like progression of something stable. So you've got, wow, it's kind of like an extending offer, but kind of not. It's kind of like, so you've got the 4 of Cups, which is reconciliation. The 3 standing is reconciliation. So it's kind of like someone's doesn't want to accept an offer from their past, but they want to reconcile. You've got the Ace of Cups showing up also, which is like the ace that's being offered. Someone could have an opportunity of someone from their past, but they're now... it's a very strange energy. Things could just be stuck through moving forward. Something's like a block. There's a block. So you've got decision, deciding. Could be watching someone being stuck. This is also communication, thinking, gathering information. The Page of Wands, Page of Swords. You've got a lot of pages. A lot of pages and a lot of knights and page. Could have something to do with children also, because this is like a young progression of. Depends on how that's clarified, because that's a different kind of energy here. But the three that are standing is normally about. That might be why I picked up on the song. Did I sing that at the beginning? I'm still standing after all this time. So there might be some stubborn energy of fear, of fearing things happening again. And there needs to be more, someone's probably trying to seek more information. Could be internal conflict, or literally fighting. Or this could be play fighting, or literally fighting. Internal conflict of making a decision. Right, so you've got the King of Cups. So you've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could have something to do with fearing abandonment. This is 4 lost souls swimming in a fish bowl. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a decision, like, you know, try not to be too analytical and worrying through the mind, creating fear, because this is like fear. This is like, can be combative energy within your own mind that's creating fear of like, will things happen again? And this can be like emotionally blocked, because you have good kind of energies of that are both headed towards something stable, but there's something that's blocking. It could be internal conflict, it could be distance. You've got the Ace of Swords wanting to come out. A water sign could be fearing abandonment, or it could be you. You could both have experienced the same thing. Both experienced the same thing. And there's internal conflict. Yeah, about just deciding, making a decision, aligning yourself with yourself, making the right choice. So you could have options. You could have many options. But you have a lot of water. So you've got Scorpio. This is also sometimes Scorpio, sometimes, but water sign. You've got Scorpio, and then you've got also travelling or walking away from the past. Walking away from the past and leaving it behind, and travelling or communicating with someone with your past. Could be a Scorpio. Or someone's walked away from a Scorpio. Or this can be, it depends really. It can mean transforming and moving through being stuck, now moving. It can mean travel, family, picking up family through that 5 of Pentacles. Making decisions, trying to make the right choice. Because this can be like a passing energy, walking away from the past, but also taking a journey for something new. Wow, you've got a lot of low energy around you. This is cutting people out from the past. And the overall energy is the Hierophant, which is like a marriage. That shouldn't be in reverse. Which is like a marriage or karmic commitment. New or old, maybe. Someone older. Or a marriage. This is like, it depends on how this is. Trying to get over some cutting out, just cutting out, because the Queen of Swords can be like, you know, I'm just cutting people out. So be careful, because this can be like conflict and arguing, inner conflict, making decisions about someone from my past or the future, making decisions, things being very stuck and slow, not accepting offers. Or not accepting an offer from someone that you was married to, and that you've just cut them out and you're now healing from that. It depends on what happens with the Five of Cups and how it starts to clarify. But nothing here is major. None of these are major arcana cards apart from the Hierophant and Death. But that can mean transformation. This can mean karma also. Or dark kind of dark energy. Because I'm picking up the Dark Passenger here in all of three of these cards. Like all three of these cards, there's the dark impickment of the past. Like a following energy, but also like fearing, like fearing abandonment. These both cards are fives. This is fearing abandonment of something that's stable, like money and finances and the home life and all that kind of thing. And then this is like fearing abandonment of emotions and will I ever be able to get over my past? But the Queen of Swords, regardless of its sign, is like cutting out my past. Cutting out, or fearing cutting out, fearing making a decision, fearing cutting out a marriage or a long-standing commitment. I mean, you know, advice is you've got to raise your vibration. And if people are at a low vibration, then that, to me, that's kind of like, well, that's obvious, right? You know, do you want people at a low vibration that are going to keep you low all the time? You know, you need high vibrational people in your life to raise your vibration. That's opportunity as well, you know. We don't raise the bar in our standards, we just raise the bar in our energy source and field. If you constantly raise the bar in your inner ego, you know, that's not the right way to be, because you have to raise your energy in order for a connection of a spark, in order for it to mingle with high vibration and high vibration. And that's where you have great opportunities in life, because it's not by the external stuff, it's by the internal stuff of where you meet people. When I say face value, I mean energy value. It's a connection and a spark of an energy value, you know. So you could be seeking guidance that you're helping, or they're helping pull dark energies, because this can be dark energies. Dark energy. I'm picking up a lot of dark energy. And fearing, people that are fearing things, and that you're I just keep picking up on the darkness, like attachment to something dark, and that you could be walking away from that and you're cutting that out. Because all three here have got dark energies, like a following, but like a face-off. Could have something to do with a Scorpio, maybe. This is also like, can be like entrapment, of where someone's like trapping someone, and they're not, and because of fear, there's fear of moving, or fear of moving forward, because someone feels trapped in a situation, and it's a long time, because death represents a long time of people being just not accepting of things. And this can be like walking away, but this is cutting it out and trying to cut away low vibrational energies. Yeah, but we'll go, wow, that extended. So we'll now go over to the extended, but there's really not a lot of major colours. It depends what they're clarified by, but there's not a lot of major stuff here. There's just a lot of strange low vibrational energy down the bottom. But I mean, this can be current energy, you know, it can be present energy or past energy, but I'm feeling a lot of like attachment to energy. Yeah, so cleansing is needed. So anyway, so we'll go over to Vimeo and I'll clarify the cards and see where we go. Okay. All right, Cancer. Cheers. Peace.